Okay, yeah, so the video before this seemed to upload, so I'm going to try to get into my subject here, and I don't want to make too long of a video, but I'm going to tackle money again, and if you do a search just under the word money on my channel, you'll find other statements that I've made. You can also do a search under money Kyyboa, Kyyboa, and you can find stuff from multiple channels. So let me just explain to you what's the real reason for this, because it's not about like a money-making scheme. I'm not making you a financial offer here. I'm not. This is not a pyramid scheme, a multi-level marketing. And I'm not telling you what business to get into. That's not why I'm addressing money right now. And I'm not telling you that you should make more money or less money. And I'm not telling you that there is any way to escape from money if it is the root of all evil, the love of it. The love of money is the root of all evil. I'm not going to tell you that here. But what I'm going to tell you is how to become more aware of what's going on. But before I do that, I'm going to tell you something really amazing and almost unbelievable, and it's the reason why I'm a prophet, and this has been given to me a long time ago. Don't ask me why I've been especially appointed to do this thing, why I'm different. It's just the fact that some people are different. I didn't ask to be different. In fact, it's a lot of responsibility. It makes my life very difficult. And if you think there's not a price to pay for that, like of suffering, then you really don't know. You're just one of those people that you don't have any experience from wherever you are, and you don't have that responsibility weighing on you. Then all I ask is for the respect to know that this is not an easy life. This is a very difficult road to tread. I'm on a spiritual path. Here's the amazing prophecy or revelation. Sometime in the future, I'm not going to say when exactly because there's a transition. We have to go through a crisis that we are in right now, and we have to go through many disasters, many birth pangs of the new world. But when we get through this, into that future, there will be a world without the money that we're using right now. Like all of that, the national currencies, the dollar, the petrodollar, the gold coins, gold bullion, physical gold, that kind of riches and value, all that's going to be gone. We're not going to be using that as a system. That's all an interconnected system of valuation and fiat currency, fiat worth. That fiat, that particular fiat belief system is not going to exist anymore in the future. It will be destroyed. It will be ended. It'll be a thing of the past. It'll be history. It'll be remembered. And they need to remember it well and keep track of it and make sure it stays in the past, that it doesn't resurrect itself as it's done before. So that's a pretty huge prophecy. And it means that countless billions of lives are going to be ruined. And the other billions who aren't attached to it will not go down with the sinking ship. but it doesn't mean that they're holy just because of that point. So the danger is really towards those who are so clinging, so dependent on this money system, the dollars, the stock market, the fiat currency, the gold, the silver. That's not what life is about. It's not going to be the future. Now, let's talk a little bit about what is the current problem. What is going on with the money. Basically, the money is being used to replace or obstruct our connection with the divine. It's there to block us from the best things really in life. And money is trying to replace all that. Money is trying to be the thing of life. It's trying to, and it's successful in what it's trying to do with many people's lives. It's trying to be the only thing about life, and that people get it so mixed up that that they think that that's how life is, and they'll never escape from it. Well, if that's why we were born, how can we have to work so hard for this additional artificial level of activity? Was anybody born with money in their hand? Do you come out of the womb with your hand gripped around a pouch of money? Are we born with money? No, we're born with our bodies. The body is the real currency. What you do with your body, how much more value does it have? That's a totally another level beyond. And we seem to ignore that, because all we do is sit there using our bodies to convert it into money. There doesn't have to be any conversion. The body, this physical body here itself, that's the currency. That's the physical body that makes things happen. Money is not the physical body. Like money, all these pieces of money and into the computer now, the electronic bank accounts, trading on the stock market. It's all on algorithms. It's robotic. Nobody's making any decisions there. They're making machines do it. See, this is the problem. Is the money is intricately linked. It's one and the same with the machine right now, and it's become like that. And that should have been the sign for people to wake up. We need to become more aware of the fact that we're serving an artificial, mechanical, industrial, artificial intelligence. That's what we serve now. That is the master of the human race. And okay, so we get that point. Like if you're still with me, because I can't identify it anymore. If you don't get it, then you probably tuned out by now. But if you get it, here's the thing. I'm not saying that you or me can get out of that system on my own. I've never seen anybody been able to do it. I've heard on very rare occasions some article, or I've come across a person that wants to make a certain claim, but it's only partially true and only temporarily, that somebody has gotten off of the money. Keanu Reeves can't do it. How can you? He's Neo in the Matrix. If Neo's in the Matrix with all his supernatural power and amazing skill, like he can dodge bullets with his body, and he can do that, but yet you see him, he's still in Hollywood, still making movies, still having to make money, keep his name out there. His name is way bigger than my name or your name. So how can you do it without being a millionaire? How can you escape from the money system? How much money would it take to buy your freedom from out of this money enslavement system? Money is slavery. And when you use money, you become a slave to it. Period. I don't like it if people can't admit that, because they cannot never understand anything that I'm talking about when I'm trying to warn you about these end times. I'm trying to spiritually awaken you as the prophet. Well, here, let's just go to questions. If you want to hear real prophecy and you want to hear it spelled out for you, go to Kyyboa stuff, which I hope to put out more, but I just put out this much. But as far as mystery, everybody, everyone, I put out so many questions for you to stimulate your thinking, to your critical mind, to stir up your soul, to stand for something, to get some answers, to get some truth. You have to start with questions. And I've asked a lot of questions here. And no, we can't escape out. We can't. It can't be done. It cannot. And the point is, most people don't want to do it. You don't want to. That's why you haven't done it. You haven't tried. You may have a wish about it. You might have a dream. You might have some idealism going on, just like I've been since the beginning. But it can't be done. However, it could be done with group effort. Group effort. But nobody's organized to do that. Not yet. Not yet. But that's the way the future will come about when we get organized. But nobody's going to do that yet, because you don't understand the basics of why or how you would do it. Why? Because you can't do it on your own. That's why we need to work together. That's why. Alright, I've said enough, because now you understand something. Thanks for watching, everybody.